Early Christian authors say that the first believer to retreat into the desert was Paul of Thebes. He lived in Egypt in the 3rd century when the Roman Emperor Valerian was persecuting Christians. He was only around 16 when soldiers started torturing and slaying Christians in his hometown. As a wealthy young man, he was quickly targeted but fled to his brother-in-law's home for protection. Instead of helping Paul, however, the brother-in-law turned him in with hopes of receiving a large inheritance. Paul escaped and ran to the mountains to die in the wilds. Paul discovered a cave with a spring in it and a palm tree growing through the roof. The palm gave him his only food for decades. Until a raven started bringing him half a loaf of bread per day. According to his biographers, he lived completely alone until he was 113 years old when God prompted another desert hermit called Anthony to pay him a visit. Paul knew God had ordained the meeting because that day, the raven brought a whole loaf of bread for them to share. Within days, Paul died, one assumes, of extreme old age, and Anthony saw his soul ascending into heaven supported by angels. A monastery was soon built on the site of Paul's cave, and it can still be visited to this day. His body and relics remain in the cave. 1.